18! Green 18! Put! Step and react! Now where to find the hole! Great job! Good job, Joe!
What do you say is a big difference between the 2 years, last year and this year?
The kids are starting to understand the program, what we're looking to get out of this program. Kids are starting to work hard. They're out here in spring, summer. Now we're in the fall time. We're ready to play some football. Kids are starting to understand.
Good. You had them like an off-season weight training and stuff like that. Guys are fitter and.
We've been lifting since around middle of January. Been pushing the weights. A lot of kids are in track, baseball, basketball, other sports. But we had a lot of kids lifting. We had a great spring. We had a great summer. And now hopefully we have a great fall and get ready for Channel Islands.
Who are some of the key guys we need to look at this year for Santa Barbara?
You know, key guys, I think we have a lot of good guys. We don't have no superstars. We have a lot of good guys, which is a good thing for me. We got our returning quarterback. We got a returning fullback. We got a little green running back, which is Kuroki Cunningham. You know, he's going to be good. We got a couple guys from the JV that played last year. And they look good. We got some excellent receivers.
Yeah, give me some names.
We got some big receivers: Emilio Gonzalez, Jason Jimenez. You know, we got Jallison Bradford. He's one of our key players that came from the last 2 years.
Right.
This is his third year, so he's like a super senior. He's like our main guy out here. We got Matt Gonzalez. He's another great receiver as a senior. Hopefully we just put it together, and like I said, we have a lot of good guys and no superstars, and sometimes that's good.
How's Sean looking this year? How much improved? How much did he learn from last year? You know, it was a tough year.
I think he learned a lot, and the reason why is just because we brought up another quarterback coach, Preston Maloney, old alumni of ours.
Oh, yeah.
Working with him, just different reads that he has to see right away in the hot routes, and now he's starting to pick it up from last year to this year. I mean, he's completely turned all the way around just because he understands about what it takes to read a defense, and he's picking it up really fast. So hopefully it pays off in Channel Islands.
What's the biggest thing you notice about this year's team as opposed to last year's team?
We're way more hardworking than last year. You know, even the coaches, we're doing way more stuff just to get us in fit, ready to go.
Yeah. You feel like it's paying off? I mean, you know, it's a difference in practice, or Christopher, and
even the players. All the players are more ready to go this year. Last year we weren't ready at all. I have a feeling this is gonna be a good year.
What about the talent level this year?
I feel we had talent last year, and we're going to have the same talent this year, but this year we're just going to be way more ready.
How much does last year better prepare you for this year? Of what you got, the lumps you went through? I mean, to suffer some tough losses.
I'm going to have went through all the bad things. You know, it's only time for good now. I've gone through everything that I needed to go through in order to go to the next level. Now it's time to go up.
What about the skill guys that are around you? And you know, running backs and receivers.
We have number 11, Emilio Gonzalez. He's going to be our primary target, and we're in the backfield. We're going to have Kuroki Cunningham and last year Bradford Jellison. You know, they're going to be key too.
And go and cross my face. Used to be in. Cross my face. Cross my face. Here we go. Cross my face. Here we go. Cross my face. Here we go. Woo! Get him. Let's go. Get him. Let's go. Feet. Feet. Work those feet. Forward. Boom. Get him. Nice.
What do you notice the big difference in Don's football this year?
The leadership is a little better. Everyone's coming back out who played last year. We have a lot more starters back, so it's going to be a lot better just from the leadership.
What do you take back from last year? You know, you had a rough season, but how do you guys improve from that?
Well, we just got to see what we did last year and know that, I mean, we put up a fight in most of our games, and that was just not being disciplined or having the technique we have this year. So we still have the same fight but better technique and everything, so it should be a better year.
You know, we're about 32 juniors on this football team.
Well,
But
you
have a
started
lot of-
11 sophomores last year.
we started 11 sophomores. We had 12 sophomores on the team. So that gives us the experience, which is good. And that's what I created, and that's what I wanted to happen this year. I want it to happen. We're going to have experience. We're not going to come out there with 3 guys that play football. We want to make sure we have at least 20.
About the defensive side of the ball, who do you have up front?
We got Carlos Orozco, which is a junior. He's one of our power linemen. We got Chris Martinez as a linebacker. We got Chard, which is another linebacker type. Emilio's back. We got James Stevens as a corner. Jallison as a corner. We got Fernando. He's a great defensive back. He came back from last year, so we have a lot of returners. Like I said, if these guys could play their game and good mental and not big mistakes, and we don't give that big play, we'll be okay this year.
Who would you say are your leaders on defense? So you had Beto last year. He was such a strong leader on the defensive side of the ball.
I think Chris Martinez took his place this year. He's our big inside linebacker. You know, he's about 6 foot, 225, good speed, good strength. I think he's going to be our leader of our defense right now.
I also have a good kicker here. Who is it this year?
That's Matt Medina. He was our sophomore last year. He went out and did a challenge this year in California, won the challenge in the kickoff in the field goal. He hit a 55-yarder. Excellent kid, comes out here every day, works with these kids. He's a soccer player, all year round soccer player, works hard. I think he's on 3 different teams. He comes out here, kicks the shit out of the ball, and he's ready to play.
You talked about Cherokee Cunningham. He's only a sophomore. Obviously, he has the bloodlines. I mean, you're going to use him quite a bit. I mean, is he ready to go?
Right now, I think he's ready to go. He's just one of them kind of special players. He comes out to practice. He lifts weights. He never says a peep. Whatever you tell him, he does it. But this is varsity football, so he's got to get used to it. He's got to get a couple of runs in, feel comfortable about, hey, getting hit a little bit harder than he did last year. I mean, he came out as a freshman, so he never played JV ball. So moving to varsity, it's going to take him a game or 2, but I think he's going to be ready.
You make any changes with your coaching staff? Add some new guys?
Yeah, we made a couple changes. We have Doug Canes. He's doing a phenomenal job at the defense side of the ball. He's been working with the JVs as head coach. He did a little bit of office coordinator the year before. He worked with the varsity when Will was here and myself. He's doing a great job. He put in a good 3-4. I'm running the offense this year. I took it over. I said if I'm going to blame someone, I'm going to blame myself. We got Mike Jimenez and Tom X going to do the offense and defensive line, and we got Paul Nicholson that's been here forever.
Right.
He's been helping out. Like I said, we got Preston Maloney that really helps us out now, and then we got Ryan Poor that's been around for a couple of years, and he's helping out a lot too. So we kind of made our staff a little bit smaller, but I tell you what, these guys are working their butts off, and hopefully it pays for them too.
Expectations for the Dons this year?
You know what? All I want to do is take game by game. I want to go on Channel Islands. We play them. I mean, we beat them here, so they're going to be after us. And then we move on to Beverly Hills, and they're at home at our house. So we're just going to take game by game. Hopefully, we have a little better season than last year. I mean, we got guys that are returning. Last year we had 3. This year we have 23. So it's so. If I'm going to blame somebody for losing games, it's probably going to be me, not getting these kids ready or not getting myself and the team prepared. Get outside, get outside, boy,